Oh, hey, you guys.
Look over here.
Hello, and welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and where you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. And if you have some tea, you know what to do, hit me up. I'm currently not drinking anything because I just drink it all up. But I always and will always have my cup mug handy. So there it is. And you can get you a cup mug too because they're cute and they're cool. Or you can get any of our other cup merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And yeah, get your cup merch. We do ship globally, all over the world, internationally and domestically. So there are no excuses. Get your cup merch. Period.
Well, I'm David Healy, and I still don't have a cute intro, but I still have a cute shirt. I'm still wearing my Fiercalicious shirt, or Fifth-alicious shirt, I should say. That's kind of hard to say. Fifth-alicious. Fifth-alicious. Say that 3 times fast. Do it now.
No, thank you.
I'd rather not.
Okay, fine. Well, the people at home did it.
I'd like to keep it on, please.
Fifth-alicious, Fifth-alicious, Fifth-alicious. And I'm just drinking... Oh, Brad. Do not like him. I'm drinking some water. If you watched our recap, you understand that laugh.
I'm gonna cry. I am universally cursed one here on the cup, and I am still in my on theme Woodstock shirt, and I'm still drinking water out of my Beatles mug.
Work. And we are here to talk all things looks because this
Look
is
over here.
our companion piece to our recap show. So if you haven't watched the recap, you should do that and then come back and watch us here talk about the looks and give you our in-depth thoughts and scores about how we feel about these looks. So that's what we're doing. Before we jump into that, y'all know what to do. Subscribe to this channel. We appreciate all the support. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, it takes 2.5 seconds to just hit the button. Just hit it. And hit it. Go ahead. Do it right now. Do it. Thank you. We appreciate you. And hit the notification bell so you know every time we drop a video. We do talk almost all things drag and drag race here on this channel. So if you're a fan of that, this is where you need to be. We do have 3 other channels, and you can go check all of those channels out. The links will be in our description below in our link tree, and I am trying to get this hair out of my mouth. That's why I'm doing it. But it's not working. Okay, there we go.
Just eat it.
I don't want to eat it.
Swallow.
First of all, right. I don't want to. But yeah. All of those things will be in the description below. You can go click. We will appreciate you supporting all of them because we're trying to get them all monetized. Thank you very much. And also our audio podcast links are there as well. So if you would click them so you can check us out on the go. Our Patreon is also there so you can get early access and exclusive content across all 4 of the channels. So join our Patreon if you want that kind of access to us. And we appreciate you. So getting into the looks of Look Over Here because we've been here all day. And so we don't want to stay here more of the day, all night. So we're going to jump right into it. The category is Summer of 69.
Nice.
Like I said in the recap, my favorite category of all time. I just needed to say it again. Period.
Absolutely. So let's jump right into it so we see what River thinks about all of these looks. Up first, Harpo, Who This Woman? Harpo, Who This Woman? No, it's Alexis Mateo, but Harpo, Who This Woman? Because she looked like a totally different woman. She looked like a new woman. I did not recognize her. But Alexis Mateo.
I I love this so much. Um, Literally everything, like from the style and size of the hair to the accessories, the glasses with the headband, to the print, to the shape, to the little daisy on the side. Is it a daisy? Yeah. To the boot, the the type of heel, the size of the boot, where it cuts her, like every detail. The tights matching with the outfit, the huge buttons, everything. Every little thing is perfect. To me, I'm obsessed with this look. I do wish, because this is all very big, like the flower is big, the buttons are big. I wish that the flower earrings were a little bit bigger, but I do understand that it's like you have to find the whole thing. I get it. But like if I had to say one thing, it would be that I'd want bigger earrings, but I'm in love.
Yeah, I think this category is pretty interesting for me because just based on the era, like I can appreciate all the looks, but I think there's a ceiling for me when it comes to how high my score can be, especially compared to like we just talked about a few looks in Global All Stars where I'm giving full cups and I'm like, none of these can be close to those because like there's just a limit. Like as far as like size and styling and all that, I love where they are. And this is no exception. Like she mentioned, this was an homage to Priscilla Presley. And I really like it. I really like it for the category. This fabric, I cannot tell you all enough about how obsessed I was with this specific fabric when she was walking down the runway. I'm like, how is this so dang pretty? It's so pretty. I really love the material she's working with. And it works so well with this era. She checked all the marks, but still, like, it's not going to be an all time favorite look for me. One thing I will critique her on is I know she's been doing drag forever. I would like to see her try to update her makeup a little bit, especially using the white eyeliner a little bit. It just took me out of it a little bit. And maybe that was also part of wanting to stick with the 60s of it all. But I don't know. I just want to see a little bit more freshness on her face. But still, this was very good.
Yeah, I agree. I like the fabric of this. I think the fabric does all the work for me in this look. I don't think the look itself is doing anything for me, but I think the fabric is like making me go, whoa, I really like this. But honestly, it's really leggings and a jacket. It's not anything that's, out of the box, nothing crazy, nothing that I'm like, woo, this is amazing. The fabric is doing all the work. And I like it. I do like it. And I like that she kept that fabric going throughout the purse, throughout the shoes. Like I like that about it. I wish she would have did that in the headband. That would have been cute too, but it's cute too. Um, I like it though. I think it's simple, it's effective, and it's cute.
You know
Cool.
the thing? My way of judging this is just because I'm so obsessed with this era that this is all of this, especially this look, is what I would dream to wear. So like that's how I judge it. That's why I'm interested always to like do the podcast with y'all because we judge in a very different way.
Right.
So for me, this is full for what it is.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah. And for me, like I try to have every single look in the history of Drag Race on the same exact scale. So I'm always going to be comparing this against other looks that are not the same category. And that's why I don't give out very many full cups at all. But for me, this was an 85.
Yeah, for me, I will give this a 83. 83. Yeah. Up next, we have a lemon.
I think this was one of so there are two looks that I loved, especially the concept. This was one of them. I love this idea. I do love the execution as well. I think this dress is beautiful. My only problem with this is the makeup. And I understand it's hard to do, but like I needed if the only thing that is supposed to have color is the shoes, you need to be all white out. It needs to be all I need that illusion. Honestly, I love this so much that it doesn't detract from the look as much to me, but it does a little bit. It does matter, honestly. But I love the Wizard of Oz so much. It's really important to me. So like I not only do I love the category in general, but like this especially, I have a bias to it as well. So like I love it.
I'm the same way. Like I feel like we're so similar a lot of the time, River.
But we judge differently. We have like similar opinions, but we judge differently. It's funny.
But yeah, The Wizard of Oz was something I grew up on. I remember like writing a parody of The Wizard of Oz for like class in middle school. It's just such an important movie to me as well. I had a Wizard of Oz themed birthday party a year and a half ago.
Cool.
I love The Wizard of Oz. So I really appreciate the homage. Nothing will compare to Gigi Good in that final lip sync of season 13 when she did those reveals, like showing the color. I thought that was an amazing lip sync from her, and that look was so good. But this is also very good. Like it's very faithful to Judy Garland and Dorothy, and I love those shoes. But yeah, I'm absolutely on the same page with you, River, where the flesh tone that I kept seeing was distracting, and it really, really felt like she ran out of time while doing this look, and she wasn't able to fully paint herself, or she ran out of white makeup. I'm not sure. But either way, it just felt like it did not have the finishing touches that it needed to really succeed. I still like the concept, and I like Lemon, so she's not going to get a terrible score for me by any means. But yeah, it could have been better. It could have been the best. Could have been.
I liked how she came out and they had it all black and white, and then just had the red shoes popping, and then they came into actual color, and then she was still in black and white. I like that little what they did with that. I don't hate this look. I'm not a fan of her makeup. I do agree with the makeup part of it. I think the makeup was a little too cakey and not easy. Like we've seen people do this face, and they've done it with where it just looks so. Even though it's just not natural, it looked natural, and I liked that. I don't think she did it the best in this, but I still like this concept. I like this over exaggerated veil that she's wearing. I like it. I think I'm like, is it the Wizard of Oz? If like did Dorothy like in the tornado? Was that what it was? I don't know.
It's the ghost. Yeah, it's the ghost. It's supposed to be the ghost of Dorothy.
Okay, so
yeah, because it was summer of '69 was when Judy passed away, so it was like the ghost.
Okay,
that's the concept. Yeah.
Okay, well then I kind of like it. I like the concept of it, and I'm not that mad at it. I just think the makeup is a little too heavy and not put on with ease, like some people who know how to do that makeup, that grayscale kind of good. And yes, the flesh tone is like, but yeah. But I do like the concept. I don't hate this look either because I love this veil. This veil is everything. But scores.
95.
I'm gonna give her 40 for each pair of ruby slippers, so she gets an 80.
Not bad.
Wow, you almost got me.
I was about to say not giving her 40. Oh my god. I will give this an 85. Miss Fiercalicious.
This was the other look that was conceptual that the execution is great, but like just the concept alone is so smart. I love the way that her brain works. I just love Fierce. Like she's smart, she's beautiful, she's funny, she's shady. I love her. In this, I don't have much to say. I love this. This is so good. From the boots to the hair, I'm obsessed. Honestly, I was gonna say no notes, but I do have one thing that would have made it. I love this still, but if she had like the proportions bigger, like maybe the sleeves were bigger, or like this part, something with the proportions maybe, but still, so incredible.
Mhm. Yeah, I love a queen that thinks outside of the box, and she didn't go for just a standard 60s look. She went with the 60s idea of what the future or aliens look like, and I think that's always a smart way to go. She kept it so fashionable. Love those contacts. Love the third eye. Love the pink wig. Yeah, this was my favorite. And if there's nothing else we can say about Fierce this season, she was the look girl this season. She had my favorite runway package by a pretty
She brought the
significant.
fashion.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was. Yeah, she definitely brought it. And is anybody surprised? She already had a good eye for fashion in her original season, but she stepped it up this time. So yeah, I really like this.
Mhm.
What do you think, Lana?
I think this look is fierce. I think the fact that she decided to go the astronaut route when we know in the 60s it was a lot of, going into, skyrocketing into the moon. We had men walking on the moon for the first time. Or if
In
you don't
69.
believe, right? I was say, or if you don't believe that, that never happened, and it was a studio in Hollywood where they did whatever. Uh, a
Then
lot of
honestly,
conspiracy theories was
bless your heart if you think that.
a
Bless your
lot of
heart.
conspiracy theories was roaming around that time as well. But yeah, I like her take on this. I like that she was like, no, I'm not going to give you a plain white or orange astronaut suit. I'm going to give you the Fiercalicious astronaut suit, pink, these shoes with cuffed in these boots. I love this look. I thought it was so good. And then I love how big the helmet is because it had to come off and her hair was still big and sculptured. I love this look. I thought she looked fabulous and I liked her concept.
Fabulous.
It was fabulous. She was
Mhm.
fiercelicious and it was great. Scores.
Also, I don't know if how she did or what it is, but like the third eye that she had here was so well done, like seamless.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
she did, but like so good. I gave Fierce a 99.
Oh, okay.
Word.
I gave her an 88.
I'm being very lovely with the scores today.
You are. I thought she was going to get a full cup from me because I was like, I like this better than
Almost.
Alexis, but I guess you didn't. But that's okay. She got an 88 for me.
88 from you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm giving her the full cup.
Ooh, good.
Somebody deserved to give her a full cup, and I'm going
Mhm.
to do it. She ate this up. This was my favorite look of the night. Well, for me. Oh, but yeah, one of my favorite looks of the night.
Mhm.
Miss Kennedy Davenport.
I also love this. Shocker. Shocker. This color combination is so beautiful. I love this print, and I love that she chose to use the print only on the sleeves and on the little scarf that she had. And then she played with the pink that is on that print to do like the accents. And I love everything about this. Like it was so smart. The color, picking the colors and all that was so smart. The hair is everything. The concept, the presentation, all of it. My only thing that I have with this is that I don't really love the shoes that she chose, but like I, I'm not mad. I don't have a big problem with it. I would have liked to see different boots, but still a very good look to me.
Okay, yeah, I think it's a very solidly good look. The wig is the moment for me. Like that's the focal point. Sometimes I wish the background was something lighter so I could actually make that out more because in this picture it just blends in with the background. But yeah, I like the color combination. It's a nice shape on her. It's just a solid 60s look. Like it's nothing that's blowing my mind. Maybe I'm probably not the target audience for this specific look, but she still did a solid job.
For me, this gave me so much life. When she walked out with that wig and that dress with that pink fist in the air, I was like living for it. Living for it. And in the summer of 69, we know what was going on in 69, especially here in America. We know what was happening in 69. And in that era, I lived. I lived for this. I paused my screen and I just clapped for like 2 minutes when she came out. It was just that good.
You
It
lived
was
through this?
lived for this. Don't you know
First of
what,
all,
David?
you have to remember what you said.
Right. You need to remember who I am. That's what you need to remember. First of all, don't you try to make me older
First
than
of
I
all,
am, David
Okay.
Healy. Period. But I lived for this. For this. She ate this down for me. It was great in this simplicity. It was great with these colors because they popped like crazy on that stage. And then that wig was everything. Everything. Scores.
90.
I'll give her a 81. Ooh.
I lived for this look, and she will get a full cup. My blackness won't allow me to give
Yes.
her nothing else. Period.
Full cups for everyone black, right? That's the way we're doing it.
Period.
Period. And so what?
I love it.
And what about it?
And what about it? Love it. And Cheryl.
Okay, let's get it straight. This is not a bad look. It is simple, okay? But she looks good. It's not ill-fitting. I do kind of wish that the shape was a little bit different. Maybe the top part, like this cut, I don't really think it looks that good. Or maybe if she had like the neck part a little bit more open, I don't know. But like it's not a bad look. She looks beautiful. It's just very simple to me. But I do love this hair. Oh, this wig is so good. I like the idea of like the daisies, or I don't know if it's daisies, like the little flowers in like the little bag. I love it. But it is simple. I think it's a good look. She looks beautiful. Well, first of all,
look, this look is not for me. And I'm not saying it's bad. Like it's a fine dress on a person, especially a person on the time. Is it a fine look for Drag Race? I don't think so. I don't think it is at all. It's just not up to the standard of what we've come to expect on this show. It's just so simple. So simple.
this was literal. It was literal.
It was, but like even in like it can be literal and still be exciting. Like I mean, you could say Alexis and Kennedy were pretty literal with it, but they still had something that was exciting and worth looking at and worth remembering. Like this is not worth remembering 5 seconds after you're done seeing it. I kept watching it and I'm like, oh, there must be a reveal. Where's the reveal? Wait, here come. Wait, you're turning around the corner. Oh, there is no reveal. So I this did nothing for me. This might be my least favorite look of the season.
It's a little underwhelming. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Nobody's had bad looks,
Mhm.
but this was just bland.
Boring, bland, meh. It's just all of the words that you can say that is uninspired, unseasoned. It was just it gave nothing. The best thing about this whole look is the wig, and everything else is so mundane, so plain Jane, so
Plain
like
Jane would never.
not
Kudos to
look.
that, Mama. Spilling.
I mean, I don't know. It's just not relevant to the conversation. It's just giving nothing. It's doing nothing. It's not shaking the table. I'm not eating. The food is not good. It's just no. It gives nothing. Scores.
It's a dress made of materials that is on her body.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's the dress.
It's you and the dress. I'm sorry. Girl. River scores.
75.
I gave her a 40.
I gave her 55.
55?
55. It's just
Can I bring up one thing? Honorable mention, because I was on Twitter today and I saw LaPhil posted their look that they were going to wear for this category, and I just wanted to bring it up because I loved it. Go look it up. I think it might be on their Instagram, but I know it's on their Twitter. But the concept was that she was the first brick that was thrown at Stonewall.
Ooh.
She was the brick. So I loved it. I just wanted to mention it because it deserves to be mentioned.
So
Yeah.
she's giving us
Period.
Q.
Basically.
Yes.
So she's giving us Q.
Okay. But then there's the reveal and then the dress.
Oh, okay.
With like all different hands holding bricks.
Bricks.
Mhm.
Love
Mhm.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love him. Yeah, that's kind of funny too. It would have been interesting to have him on the runway wearing that, knowing that I guess the brick was thrown the same day Judy Garland died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we have it, y'all. We didn't have to stay here 2 hours to talk about this today. So we're good.
How lovely.
I love this for us. I love this for us. We can finally be finished with our day. And we thank you for spending these 30 minutes with us because we enjoyed talking about this looks. We'll be back next week because we got a finale to talk about, and all the looks from the finale we'll be talking about here on Look Over Here. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell on your way out. We appreciate you for checking us out. If you go down to our description, in the description below, you will see all of our links to all of our channels. We hope you will subscribe to them and help us grow our channels there as well. And our audio podcast links are there as well, so you can listen to us on the go. And our Patreon is there as well. If you want to get early access and exclusive content across all 4 of our channels, that's the place to go. You can follow us on our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And yeah, we're going to get out of here because I'm starting to get that feeling, y'all. I'm starting to get that feeling.
It's been real, y'all. It's been real.
It's been real, but cheers. Oh, get your cup merch too at lanagscreation.etsy.com. That link is also in the description below. So cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Who the hell is... First of all.
First of all, you have to remember what you said.
Uh-oh.